Good. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to the launch. And in a few minutes, we're going to do a 10-minute sketch from the book. Bertie Wooster is going to play Andrew Duncan. Oh, no, sorry. It's the other way around. Andrew Duncan's going to play Bertie Wooster. Television West's going to play Mussolini. It's a scene from the book where they meet on Christmas Day, 1942. A quick explanation is that P.G. Wodehouse, in his Jeeves and Wooster stories, never actually mentions any dates. But most people assume that it was set in the late 20s and Bertie was in his late 20s. There are lots of hints in the book about his school days and all his relatives and friends, and I've put all of those in the first third of the book. The rest of it, the last two-thirds, have just been invented, but all the subplots are true. It's a bit like the sort of Flashman theory. So also, I think it's right to say that Wodehouse's Jeeves and Wooster short stories were much better than the novels. And in fact, many of the novels had the short story plots woven into them. So I've told the book in a series of short stories set every 7 years. So in this scene, in 1942, it follows the scene in 1935, where Bertie's living down in the south of France next to Somerset Maugham at its time when it was most glamorous. The Italian fascists come and invade. Bertie gets swept up in it and gets arrested when he goes back to look for his pet. Which very much parallels P.G. Wodehouse's experience with the Nazis in northern France. So I've based my Bertie character very much on Hugh Laurie's in the Jeeves and Wooster stories, and Hugh Laurie, as you know, is a wonderful pianist and composer, and I've made Bertie that. So after the Wodehouse stories, he goes off to Broadway and Hollywood and makes his name as a composer. Mussolini was a mad, keen Hollywood fanatic and collected all the Hollywood films. And so in this scene, Mussolini discovers that Bertie is a prisoner of war nearby, demands Bertie comes to see him on Christmas Day 1942 for the reasons that this very short 10-minute play will explain.
So, the famous Signor Wooster, my honor. So many films I have loved.
So kind, but do call me Bertie, everybody does.
Very well, Bertie. And you call me El Duce. Everybody does. I can see we are big friends, no? So many films. You know that Stagecoach dubs into Italian. I see last week. When you write the music?
Oh gosh. 1939 maybe? Rattle it off fairly quickly if the old memo serves. Just a quick score I did as a favour to John Ford. We were neighbours. Wives played tennis, bit of the old chit-chat. Can you ask Bertie? You know what it's like.
Ah, Hollywood wives. Aye. And John Ford, aye.
Actually, it was on Long Island. I'm really more of a Broadway than a Hollywood walla.
Broadway? What is?
No, Broadway. Broadway in New York. Theatres, you know. Plays, musical. Dancers prancing, prancers dancing, all that sort of thing.
I know like a theatre. Boring. Clap, clap, yawn. You know John Wayne?
Oh, I've met him a few times. Can't say I really know him.
Meet, no. If you meet him, you know him. Now you meet me. Now you know me. We're friends. Big friends. I have many friends. That's why so many people love me. So many people. Like Adolf Hitler. You know Adolf Hitler?
Can't say I've had the pleasure. Frightful coat, by all accounts. I've met Winston Churchill a few times. Might even say I know him. If that's any help.
I don't like him. Fascists. We're not fascists, we are fascists. Hitler, he is a better painter than Churchill. A better bomber than Churchill. He has a bigger dog than Churchill. You have children?
Well, not in so many words.
Then you tell your children, you know the great El Duce, the great Mussolini. I forgive you.
Well, that's very kind of you. Forgive and forget, that's my motto. Well, one of them. One for the brave. Playing round a double. If you don't succeed at first, give up. But forgiven for what?
You are my prisoner.
Well, I mean to say, it was a bit rummy at the time. I was only looking for Taxi and her 5 puppies. Had to show the old feudal spirit. Hardly a threat to world peace, not that there is any. World peace. Frightful shambles wherever you look.
Taxi, you say? In Italy, we have many taxis. So many taxis. Why you call your dog after a taxi? Ah, you call your dog, you get taxi, same price. So you're a wise guy too, huh?
Well, that's awfully kind of you. No one's ever said that to me before. In fact, some chaps at the drains had me down as a bit of a, oh, come on now, Bertie. But then I always...
So you are my prisoner. And now you want to know why the Italian people love me. Why you think?
The black socks? Everyone wearing black socks?
No wear black socks. No socks. Before me, good men, no go into government. And now, me and the people will love each other. Together, we will make Italy rich again. I'm very rich. You know that? So rich. It's hard for you to imagine. Together, we will make Italy great again.
I thought Italy was already great. Oh, yes. Many a time we've slipped over the border to Maurizio's on the front at San Remo. A couple of Negronis to open the batty. Ossobuco, bottle of the old Barolo. And what's that pud called? Tirana something? A few grappers for the drive home. Oh, happy days. No, there's nothing wrong with Italy in my book.
No, not great. Now it's better. Our politics were a disgrace, a big disgrace. A lot of bad vidi out there, Slavs and Slovaks, Roma, Gypsies, too many of them come here. But I will build a great ditch. And nobody builds a better ditch than me, believe me. But Bertie, we don't want to talk about the politics on a Christmas day. Let's talk about the New Year's Eve.
I was hoping to be home by then. No offence intended. It's just not ideal, really, being here in Jug. Mind you, compared to Eton, it's like the Hotel de Paris. No cold baths, edible grub, and the chap in charge, Leto, is quite civ in all things considered. Not to say I wouldn't rather be elsewhere. Do you see? Switzerland's not too far.
We make a deal. No one makes a better deal than me. I'm famous for my deals. New Year's Eve, you play for me, and New Year's Day, you will all be free. His proposal?
Ah, well now. We Woosters are known to be partial to proposals, as long as they don't involve marriage.
No, Bertie. Not at this time. You like a nice Italian girl? I give you. Believe me, Italian girls love me too. I want you to play music and sing your Hollywood songs at my New Year's Eve party in my honor. Everything in Italy is in my honor. You will play at the Palazzo of the Admiral Prince Giulio Valerio. Scipione Gezzo, Marcato. It's very difficult to speak Italian in my perfect English accent. No? Marcatonio Borghese. You know the Borghese family?
Oh, rather. Actually, I met Junior with his mother, the Countess Aponi de Nargiaponi, at my Aunt Agatha's.
You said that very well.
I can speak Hungarian. Then I met him with his first cousin, Geraldine Aponi de Nargiaponi, at the Ritz. She was Queen Consort to King Zog I of Albania. Bit of a rotter was Zog. Zog's Flying Circus, Bingo Little called it. Ah, but Geraldine, as toothsome a filly as you could see. Later we all dined at the Connaught, courtesy of the Duke of Chiswick, organised by his nephew and my own mucker Bicky Bickersteth. In fact, now I can't...
Enough of details, I don't like. We go to Prince Junio's Palazzo in Naples, so I propose you play piano, sing songs at my party, and the next day you can go to Switzerland.
And if not, I mean, if I'd rather not, you know, all things considered, a bit awkward in the circs.
Why would you not? I make you an offer. You are my friend. my Hollywood friend. You are welcome in my home, in Prince Sonio's home. Welcome in Italy. What things considered?
Well, there is the small matter of the war. Leto said Italy had declared war on Britain.
Bertie, it is our countries that are at war. We are not at war. Never mind. Omelets and eggs. Leto is an egg, you are an egg. Don't forget that, Bertie. I can break you, just like that. But Ilducci prefers omelets. You are a lucky man, but remember, an egg.
Jolly good egg, most people say.
Of course, you are a good egg. I'm a good egg. So now you stay with Borghese. You can prepare for your concert. You want musicians? We can have musicians. Just tell Leto what you need.
I don't mean to be a bore, but I don't need musicians because I'm not going to play. Sorry, Ilducci, I cannot accept your offer.
But you cannot refuse. I made you an offer for your freedom.
Ah, you remember your Latin. Libertas, perfundet, omnia luce.
Don't talk Jesus Christ Latin to me. I cannot hear Latin. What say in English?
Something about freedom cannot be given, only taken. Amazing what one remembers from the jolly old school days. No, my point is that Taxi has just had puppies, and she's been forced into hiding, like a refugee, an exile in her own country. Well, adopted country. She's technically American, an American Cocker Spaniel, do you see? But she thinks she's French. I couldn't let her down by playing at your party. Not with her in hiding, it wouldn't be right.
Wait, you are talking about a dog, am I right?
You are? I am. And not just any old dog, but one Roberta bought me for my 35th birthday. A spaniel, answers to the name of Taxi, and now she has 5 puppies.
So, I don't understand. You will not take a freedom because of a dog? I'll buy you another dog. 10 dogs, every dog in Rome.
I don't want every dog in Rome. I want 1 dog. Well, 6 if you count the puppies. With me, in Naples, then with me to Switzerland. Then I'll play at your party.
Very well. I know your game. You think I cannot find your Jesus Christ dog and a Jesus Christ puppies, papininos. We have 6 days. You forget the wonderful men and women who serve this country. But let me say, no dogs in a week. You want to go to Switzerland? No problem. I have billions and billions of lira. That's part of the beauty of me. I am very rich.
I don't need any money.
I want you to play and sing at my party. When I give an order, jumping men, jumping.
I say, steady the boss, Luce. No need for overexcitement. Ah, I know. Geronimo. The old beam bursts into action now and then, you know.
What do you mean? What do you say, you bean?
Brainwave. Brainwave. Just descended on me. Like a racing tip in the owner's ink. You bring me Taxi and her 5 puppies to Naples.
Yes. And then what?
Then what? I play at your party. And you say Prince Junio has boats?
Of course he has boats. He's an admiral. He has a whole navy.
Then he takes us to Cairo. Monty's in charge there now. My wife's people know his people. Home in a jiffy.
Us? Who is this us?
Taxi, her 5 puppies, and me.
Hold on, I'm just turning the page. You Jesus Christ English and your Jesus Christ animals! This is why you will never win the war. You see, I am right. Ilducci is always right. I see you in Napoli.
Capital we see you in Naples.